Smash Bros. Ultimate is supposed to be the ultimate Smash game, and in many respects it earns that title easily. The gameplay is fine-tuned and feels very fast, fluid, and eccentric. Every hit I land gives me this adrenaline rush I've never felt before playing a fighting game. The roster is phenomenal with 70 plus playable fighters, each with unique playstyles and gimmicks to make them stand out in this ever-growing roster thanks to DLC. The newcomers are extremely creative and bring a lot to the table in Smash in terms of originality. The online is great for the most part except for a few issues. Classic mode is an amazing arcade style extravaganza, and despite all of that being said, Ultimate is still lacking in many aspects. Upon booting up the game, many old and new Smash fans are going to be puzzled when they enter the Games and More menu. Where's Home Run Contest? Where's Break the Targets? How come every bonus game mode in Classic is outrun a black hole? Why do some characters fight Rathalos and others constantly fight Master Hand and Crazy Hand, etc, etc. Smash Bros. Ultimate, as great as it is missing some Smash essentials, and now that my first week is up with the game, it's really starting to show how bare bones the content became for me personally. And unfortunately, this might mess with Ultimate in the long run when it comes to casual play. So let's discuss my issues with Ultimate, and then we'll get to gushing why I love this game so much. I'll be blunt and start with the Gacha Simu, World of Light. It's a repetitive 20 plus hour string of event matches with custom equipment on. It's just frustrating. I can't use my favorite character JPEGs because the way the game's designed, you're constantly forced to rotate your spirits so they can meet the rock paper scissors quota. There's no cutscenes, no recognizable Nintendo landmarks on the map. It's just a never-ending string of random battles with random elements determined by random RNG on how strong you can attain spirits. The only creative thing is how the spirits may work, like a Shantae spirit as ZSS only using her side B, which is like a whip. That kind of stuff. Other than that, it's a dull, repetitive mode, unfortunately. Thankfully, we have Classic mode, or should I say, thankfully, if it wasn't for how wishy-washy it can get. Classic mode is a great arcade gauntlet and is extremely fun on the first couple playthroughs, roughly taking from 9 to 10 minutes on harder difficulties and 1 to 3 on lower difficulties if you know what you're doing. Classic mode is great and all until you realize how lazy it gets towards the end of every run. The bonus game never changes despite the entire focus on character-centric themes. Things like Ryu matches on Omega stages with stamina on, and stuff like that. Why not have something small like Ryu and Ken breaking a car, or a break the targets or home run contest or board the platforms? Sure, you could argue these modes are outdated and boring or whatever, but no, you're wrong. These modes help show off why Smash is so fun. Completing event modes with a friend, running through a real all-star gauntlet with your life always on the line instead of a glorified multi-man Smash. There's so many classic modes from the old Smash games missing or being replaced by lackluster supplements, it honestly hurts. Sure, some of the new modes are fun. Squad Strike tag team inclusion is great, controlling 3 different characters with 3 different stalks. That's all well and good. I mean, I'm not going to be that guy that says, hey, PM did this years ago, but better late than never. Glad it's in the game. Smashdown is also a really great mode, forcing players to learn the full roster quickly to accumulate the most wins, and it's just an enjoyable time. But that's about it. Content-wise, single-player-wise, it's lacking. Sure, the roster is great. Sure, Classic mode and Spirits might be fun in burst, but it's not Melee's adventure mode, and it's definitely not Brawl Subspace. Modes I could run in with hours on end with each different character and just have a good time in this game are just reduced to very repetitive kind of checkmark task. It's just lackluster. Sure, a slight step up from Smash 4 single-player content, but not a huge step up considering we're missing modes from Smash 4. It's just frustrating to see so many staples completely removed in the ultimate iteration of Super Smash Bros. Hopefully, like Kirby Star Allies, these forgotten modes can be added back through free updates, but knowing Smash Bros. And how they kind of treat this franchise, I don't know, I find that highly unlikely. I don't think they'll be bringing back Break the Targets or even Target Blast or anything of that nature through free updates. I feel like they're going to drop the DLC with the stages, etc., and then leave. And if that's the case, perfectly fine, it's their game, but dang, it'd be really nice to see some of these old modes come back. Thankfully, the gameplay is just perfect. perfect. Movement feels fluid and fast-paced. Every character is so unique and offers something new to the Smash formula, even if they are returning comers from Brawl and Melee, or newcomers from, well, Ultimate. It's their first game. Characters like Inklings with a mixture of rushdown and zoning gameplay is great. The Belmonts have crazy shield pressure and projectiles that are not only good at zoning people out, but also good if you know how to play correctly. You can play super aggressive and force people into many shield break, or just getting flat out killed at 50-60 because of how great your edge guarding potential is. K. Rool is just a dominant heavy with a big old belly that, well, puts in a lot of damage and does a lot of work in any circumstance. His neutral game is just a blast to mess around with. And I actually enjoy the buffer system a lot, taking a lot of stress off my shoulders when it comes to whiffing smash attacks, missing techs, things of that nature. The directional air dodge is great as well. It rewards both aggressive and defensive options. Defensive letting you mix opponents up by dodging straight through them, getting a grab, or any type of smash attack, just throwing something crazy out as you cross up through an opponent on a neutral platform, whether it be a Final Destination flat stage and you go through your opponent, or on a Battlefield platform where you can fall down to the ground and they're like, where'd he go? And it's too late, I'm already comboing you. Or my personal favorite, when you're playing super aggressive and you're going all the way in with a crazy edge guard and Falcons completely demolishing, and they edge guard to the right or left to dodge an attack, and you watch them plummet to their demise in the blast zone down below. The gameplay is just the most kinetic and fast-paced it's ever been, aside from super high level competitive Melee. Okay, leave me alone, just talking in general here. Alright, dope. Moving on from that, the online aspect is also great. I enjoy battle arenas and how easy it is to spectate and watch my friends fight in battles, and I love throwing King of the Hill style matches to see who can last the longest in the winner's seat. On top of that, the Smash Tag system is pretty dope because it lets me see how many wins I've accumulated fighting my best friends and sell all the scrubs that I don't really need. I'm only going to run to like every once in a while online, and use that acquired gold for classic mode and the shop. The online rules have been patched up, so I don't have any complaints with 1v1s anymore. Sure, used to get in free-for-alls, but that hasn't happened to me as of recently, so it's whatever. The connections are usually stable with input lag, which is pretty abysmal, and I wish we weren't on peer-to-peer, but hey, what can you do? And, well, for the most part, my matches do run smoothly. There are some hiccups and slideshow matches I have to play through, of course, but it's pretty decent for the most part. And, well, that's it. Smash Ultimate is a fun time with refined gameplay and a pretty decent online. It's still a blast to play with friends and have a grand old time, but the content and lack of a true co-op spin-off modes, anything of that nature, really hurts this game's extended run for me personally. It's weird. If it was Smash 4, I feel the same. I can't talk about it in great lengths for a review because there's not much to talk about. It's Smash Brothers. Say I was talking about Brawl though, we could go on for hours about how fun Subspace is and the different environments you go to, although not Nintendo related, just dope concepts regardless. Same with Smash Melee, there's a lot of really cool Nintendo worlds I get to visit, running across the cars in Mute City, that kind of thing, but here in Ultimate, it's again lacking that content. What am I supposed to talk about in World of Light? How I fought a Jury Spirit and it was Bayonetta and all they did was hill slide and I could just stand in the middle of the stage and up smash? Like, okay, that's not good enough. That's not anything that's review worthy. It's just, I don't know, part of a game that I played through. It's frustrating in that regard, but what can you say, man? Smash Ultimate has easily some of the best gameplay for me. It's fluid, it's fast, and I just love every second of it. It's just high octane, hardcore Super Smash Brothers action, and all the new items are actually dope to tool around with and have some fun. The issue with Smash Ultimate is there's just not a lot of content at the end of the day. They're still missing classic modes that have been in Smash since basically day one, and to see them removed, man, it's a little upsetting. It hurts your heartstrings a little bit. Hopefully the game gets patches to make these modes either get added in or just a little bit more content or something to make the game more, I don't know, enjoyable, more single player. Not that the game isn't enjoyable, just add something so people don't get so bored so quickly. And that's what I'm really afraid of when it comes to Smash Brothers Ultimate, because World of Light is only about 15-14 hours if you know what you're doing, and say if you have a maxed out Spirit, it's even shorter. And this ain't 15-14 hours of doing some crazy thing like Subspace with different levels and rooms and great mazes. Nah, none of that. It's literally just go here, fight this guy, go here, fight that guy. I already know a bunch of casual players that I know at school that have completely disregarded World of Light because it's just too monotonous. That's frustrating, it's upsetting, and I didn't want this to happen to Super Smash Bros. Of all my franchises, but here we are, dude. Anyways, I'm Young Falcon signing out. Sorry to end on a little bit of a sour, negative note, but hey, Smash Ultimate's still a dope game, and it's gonna have a crazy metagame I can't wait to follow competitively, but on a casual level, and just as a consumer, I don't know, man. There's just not enough to keep people really going as a casual player from what I've noticed. Do I recommend it? Of course, it's Super Smash Brothers. Like, you gotta, if you have a Switch, you gotta buy Smash. But at the same time, it's a little upsetting knowing that, I don't know, this is it, you know, like this might really be the last Smash game and there's really not a lot going on there. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Make sure you follow my social medias, Twitter, Twitch, all that jazz down below. I live stream every weekend. I have a chance to live stream, that kind of thing. I live stream a lot, so you should like come on through to the live streams. So that'd be dope. Make sure you guys hit that subscription button and the bell icon. Keep up to date with my content. And that's about it. Hope you guys all have a good day. See you guys next time. Peace.